We all would have realized there are certain kind of people who keep struggling their entire life, and there are certain people who achieve their dreams effortlessly. Friends, it is not luck, it is intention. Every morning, let us ask ourselves the question, what should I do to achieve my dreams? This very question will make us develop focus and it will sharpen our intention. Friends, we are constantly living in the echo of our dreams. We live through our dreams, we live for our dreams, and we live by our dreams. Never change your goals, never compromise on your dreams, never change the goalpost. APJ Kalam once remarked, dreams are not those you get while sleeping, dreams are those which do not let you sleep. Anthony Robbins, in his monumental book, Awaken the Giant Within, he said people are not lazy. People have small and puny goals. Friends, there is a 7-minute rule which says that the maximum time for dreaming is 7 minutes. The challenge is that after 7 minutes, doubts creep in. The challenge is to stretch these 7 minutes into a lifetime. There are a lot of inspiring stories who have converted their pain into purpose. One is Sparsha. He was fractured 130 times. He was born with a disease which is known as the brittle bone disease. We have the example of Bill Grills. He had a fall from 16,000 feet during a skydive. After 18 months in a rehabilitation, he climbed the Mount Everest. He was one of the youngest Britons to climb the Mount Everest. Friends, you need a lot of courage to fulfill your dreams. As one of the poets rightly remarked, and I quote, मंजिलें उन्हें मिलती हैं जिनके सपनों में जान होती है, पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है। सियासत से नहीं होते विरासत के फैसले, हौसलों की उड़ान तय करेगी कि आसमान किसका है। फ्रेंड्स, it is never too old to dream new dreams. We have the example of Fauja Singh. At age 100, he won a marathon. He was a star at 100. We have the example of John B. Goodenough, who shared a Nobel Prize for chemistry at age 97. We have the example of Hulda Crooks at age 91. She climbed Mount Whitney. Remember, the sun and the moon shine at their own time. Friends, intention is an unstoppable force. It is the deliberate, conscious intention which is much more than a wish. Dream is the destination, intention is the unwavering decision, action is the vehicle. The magic formula is D plus I plus A is equal to R. Dreams, combine them with intention and charge them with action, and it turns into reality. There are a lot of examples who have had very strong intentions. The commitment level was very high. Nick Vujicic, he was born without limbs, no feet, no legs. He played golf, he did swimming, and he did globe trotting as a motivational speaker. We have the example of J.K. Rowling, the woman who wrote a future on a napkin. She gave life to Harry Potter and became an inspiration to the children. Then we have James Knight, who was the janitor who painted the stars while sweeping the floors at NASA. He dreamt that one day he would build something that leaves the earth, and later on he designed insulation tiles on Apollo 1, on Apollo 11. Friends, intention is depicted so well in the famous poem If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. Many dreams fail not due to lack of resources, due to lack of skills, due to lack of support, but they fail due to fear of failure. Abraham Lincoln hardly had any of the resources. He hardly had connections. Still, he went down to posterity because he was committed to his dreams. He was committed to his goals. Nearer home, we have the example of Arunima Sinha. In a train accident, she had fractures on her spine. She was bedridden. While on the hospital bed, she resolved, she had lost one foot also. She resolved that I will climb the Mount Everest. She once remarked, अभी तो इस बाज की असली उड़ान बाकी है, अभी तो मैंने लांघा है समुद्रों को, अभी तो पूरा आसमान बाकी है. Friends, my final invitation to you all is stop asking if your dream is possible. Rather ask, what can I do to make it possible? Don't just chase your dreams. Walk beside them like an old friend who has been waiting for you. Friends, dream big, dream forever. Never go to the grave with music still in you. You are as young and as old as your dreams. The moment you stop dreaming, you are waiting to die. And let us not forget Kalpana Chawla's last advice to the Punjab Engineering College students. She said, there does exist a path between dreams and success. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it. Wishing you all a great journey. Thank you.